Bouguereau was probably the most gifted academic. In other words, when he painted a cherry, it looked like a cherry. It wasn't the hint of a cherry. And I think that sort of attention to detail in his paintings was something that appealed to Obed Wilson. Obed Wilson was a school teacher for 5 years, and then he changed jobs and became a traveling textbook salesman. After a few years, he became one of the lead people in this firm. This allowed Obed Wilson and his wife to travel. They traveled to Asia, they traveled to the Middle East, and they traveled to Europe, which is where they bought their paintings. The centerpiece of the Wilson collection is a large-scale painting by the premier French academic William Bouguereau. It shows these two happy children in a landscape, and this sort of subject would have appealed to someone like Obed Wilson. There was an interest in a return to a more rural society at the time, and an idea that a simpler life might be more appealing. The other paintings in the collection are two paintings by Bouguereau's wife, Elizabeth Gardner. The two pictures were based on a poem by Robert Burns that really talks about marriage, how its young love turns into the same love as you get older, and that's what's exemplified in these two paintings. The paintings are consigned by a place called Twin Towers Senior Living Center in Cincinnati. As far as anyone can remember, the paintings have been hanging on the walls there in a large room called the gallery, and actually in the residence dining hall. This is why it's always exciting in the 19th century. Every sale has a discovery, and I would say the major discovery for a November 8th auction is the Obed Wilson collection.